Hey, what's up, guys? I hope you guys are having a great uh, Thursday. And I just came at you guys earlier with another video for merch. But right now, I want to come at you and talk to you about Createspace because that's kind of like something new that I'm working on. And hold on, I want to send this out. So hold up for 1 second. I want to share this. If you haven't joined my Createspace, I started a new group called Createspace University. And so that's for all it's not a new print on demand site, but it's been around for a while. And so I've noticed that a lot of the merch community and merch university people have been kind of start taking it on and actually there's only a few people in the there's actually only a few people currently that are doing Createspace, like have been doing it for like a couple of years now, but there's not a lot of people doing it. What's up, reseller spotlight? Yeah, so I want to talk about ideas, because a lot of people are new and a lot of people are learning about it and wanting to learn. I currently have no sales, I'm just excited about this new opportunity. And if you're listening to me and you're hearing about Createspace, and maybe you already heard about it, maybe you're already part about Createspace University, you've already heard of it, maybe you're already in there. Hey, I'm here just to start the journey with you guys, from the beginning. I don't know a lot about it, but just from doing merch and doing the other print on demands, I'm just excited to learn it also with you guys. And to, if I find anything out, I want to share with you guys. So, but just today, I want to just share how can we come up with ideas. And so I got a list of ideas that I'm going to go over just so we can get into it right away. And the first one that I want to look at is I've been doing all kinds of ideas, just thinking of all kinds. It's a different way to think than doing merch. So, but which is really cool. Maybe doing something of this in Createspace will maybe generate some ideas for merch. So, and it's fun. It's also a different thing. But so the first idea I have is what I always tell people starting out in merch is, start with what you know. That's like the main thing. And so really this is it. It works with Createspace also. So what do I know, or what do I like? What are my hobbies? What am I into? The number one thing, football, of course. If you don't know already, Oklahoma Sooners. That's one thing I'm really into. I'm really into football. And so what I was thinking, I was like, what can I make for football? Okay. I was thinking maybe football, maybe I want to keep track of all their stats. So maybe if I can make, maybe even if it's just a journal pages where I can keep track of the stats of the teams that I watch, or maybe I can make my own interior file where it says like, has a blank space for each team, like this team versus this team, and maybe some, lines for different columns for different stat categories where I can make up like, different plays or, different passes, running or players, touchdowns, yardage, yards. You could do that for each sport, actually. You could probably do that for tennis, basketball, baseball. There's a lot of different things you can do that, if you can make your own interior files. The next one is I like fantasy football, so maybe I can make some, put some like a generic football helmet on a thing, and maybe the inside I could put the list of the fantasy football. I can make an interior for fantasy football because fantasy football, I mean, this might sound boring for you guys, but for me, sometimes you have like up to 16 different players for your team. And so actually I could probably easily make an interior for that, put like, the quarterbacks, the running backs, everything on that. So, okay. So that's another idea. Okay. Now let's go into something else. Maybe everybody knows, I'm into movies, I'm a big Netflix guy. I'm a communications guy, really big time. media, YouTube, anything like that. Okay, so what could we do with movies? If you have some ideas, go ahead and throw them in the chat. Okay, for movies, what is the one thing with movies that people do? Or it's quotes. Of course, it seems like every day I'm throwing out a quote, or I'm Facebook messaging my brothers with quotes. It seems like when I talk to them, we just speaking movie quotes. It's for everything. It's just a joke. It's funny. So maybe if I could, make one, I can make a quote journal book for movies. Just something I'm into. It's just something. The next thing I'm also doing, you could do a diet book. Currently I'm doing the keto diet. I'm doing that. So what could I make? I can make like a food journal. Okay, write down everything that, not everybody uses their phone to use it as a food journal, which you can, but you could find something, you could write down days, you can make your own interior with dates, or you can just have it plain, just the plain blank lines are the line journals. And you just put, whatever diet they're into, low carb diet, or you can even do what also goes along with that is weight loss, or so you could keep track of your weight loss, you maybe do your own interior. Don't people just use your phone for that? Paper is dead. Go ahead and think paper is dead, but it's not. Believe me, Lord Ahab, you're mistaken there, because people are going crazy over these blank line journals. If you look on Createspace, which we're talking about today, people are definitely making lots of money off of this opportunity. So there, you can do that, or another would be weightlifting. So maybe you can do you can make your own weightlifting journal. Put some pictures of weightlifting things. Yes, Heather, the reseller. We are talking about Createspace. People have been doing this for a while now. It's not new, but it's new to the merch community. It's merch to the people who can use their current designs to put on books already. And junk journals for you. Maybe people could put whatever for their own reseller. Maybe you're an eBayer, an FBAer, or wherever you call you guys, a thrifter. There's you another one, because I'm at the Goodwill every weekend anyway. So maybe I could write down all my top ideas that I want to buy, and I could use that for something. There's plenty of things. The next idea I thought of is social activities. What are you into after work? What are you doing what kind of activities are you into? Are you into your kids? What do they call them? Bluebirds? Or what are the girls that sell the cookies? Or I mean, I can't think of it right now. Or maybe you're into church. You got different activities. Like I go to church, I teach a kids class. Maybe I can make one for church lessons, or I could do one for attendance, or just any group. Maybe it's a men's group or a women's group. Just there's tons of groups that people are into, which you can make a book for that. So people are into that. And the next one I thought of is finance. Maybe you want to make a budget book. So I think if you start making books that relate to you, they're definitely going to be relating to tons of other people out there. A budget book, and actually, I even thought about making a checkbook. It said 5x8. I mean, I don't know how big that is, 5x8. But hey, if you can, that seems like something that I'm always having to go find. I know I don't ever have to pay for them, but like a register. But it'd be cool if you could just have a whole bunch of pages already, make your own interior file. Girl Scouts, there you go. Someone said it. So look, baby books, there you go, right there. Heather, the reseller, mentioned baby books. And then, okay, so that's that part. And then I did some my own research through just Amazon and looking on there, and I found Here's one, family reunions. You know, there was a lot of people selling family reunion stuff. So you could do a family reunion for different events. You know, really simple. People can buy a mileage log. You know, if you're a reseller, a hustler, entrepreneur, you're going doing all this, you can maybe make a mileage log. You could do, I saw camping journals. People were doing hiking journals. You could do, you know, anything, any type of that, any type of activity that you're doing, you know, camping. A big popular one. I don't know if I had to get into it, but you know, it's called a draw and write journal. So maybe you're, you know, you can get those. And let's see, another one was a guest book for a bridal shower. A lot of people were saying, no, oh, people won't get them for weddings for you know, for their actual wedding, but they probably get a paperback book for a wedding shower, you know, or a baby shower or event like that. Let me see here. Housekeeping book with checklists, make bed, pick up after lazy kids. We got the mother journal the whole year about what baby has accomplished. Yeah, baby book, guest books, people can sign. Yep. Let's see here. A wine tasting review books. There you go. Yeah, so anybody's hobbies. Okay, let's see here. Another big one I saw was retirement. You know, maybe there was like, I saw like maybe 50th you know, retirement year, or 70th year, or maybe you could do one for birthdays. You know, like sign this book for somebody turning a certain age. You know, 65 or retiring. Another one, a poetry journal, 50th wedding anniversary guest book. This is what I wrote down. Another big one is composition notebooks. These are the ones you see in Walmart, and they're for, you know, people going back to school, for, you know, junior high, high school. It's pretty much, they just put an image on the book and stuff, and it says composition notebook on top of it, and you know, and you can put whatever, you know, anything on there. Another one I'm looking at is I saw a sticker collecting book. So I mean, there's one for occupations, you know, nurses, or I don't know, any occupation. Everybody needs books, you know. Everybody always has these notepads at their desk. And you know, when I was working at my office, all the places I have ever worked, I've always needed a notepad, whether it was at the bank or the communications office or schools or anything, you know. Let's see here. Here's one, blood sugar. You know, maybe you're trying to keep track. I think anything that you can keep track of, that you can make a book out of that. So just think of what your mom and dad keep track of, what your sisters, brothers, anything that you could think of that people keep track of, money. Those can all be books that can be sold. Let's see here what they say in the comment. Dying journal, a bucket list. I have that next coming up. Yeah, bucket list. Your favorite sport, funeral guest book. I think, did somebody mention that? Look, train spotting book, airplane spotting book, car spotting book. Yeah. Bird spotting book. People are mentioning all these. Bird watching book. Another one for school, for teachers, for principals, to keep track throughout the year. Everybody's keeping track. Careers. And so that's the end of my list, but there's so many things. And someone said insult tracking book. How about a joke book, you know, or a comedy book, or I don't know. What else can you think of? So this is just something to get you thinking, you know, of what can be out there. There's like tons of possibilities that have, you know, this is so kind of, you know, it's kind of part of merch and stuff, but it's so separate, and there are totally more ideas that you can do. You know, you're not going to sell a blood, you know, you probably could sell a blood sugar shirt on merch, but hey, somebody's probably more likely to buy a journal or a track book to keep track of for this. And that is just, and some of those things are just, you know, hobbies of mine, you know, and that's probably not even all of them, you know. I mean, that's just like 5 or 6, you know. There's so many things that you know, people are into. So a hairstylist, there you go. Maybe like an appointment book or their client book. You can make, let's see here, an idea book when someone on a t-shirt with a good saying put on merch. Yeah. Oh, here's Lord Ahab. He comes up with them all. Bowel movement times. Hey, think of all the health and medical things that people track, what they have to track, and make those books. I mean, there's probably you could probably look these up. You could say, what do people track? You just type that into Google. How about we do that right now? What? I don't know. What do people track? Let me see if that even makes any sense here. Oh no, see here. What do you say? What could we look up? What do people track, or what do people track? Let me see here. Journals, diaries. Here we go. 40 things to track in your habit tracker. Let's see here what these are. Let me see here. Trying to find them here. Oh, okay, here's 40 things. Okay. Water consumption, calorie intake, no soda, water plants, exercise, cooking, dog exercise, training sessions with dogs, potty training, hobbies, habit tracker, working on a project, business project, home renovation, creative projects, medication, people who struggle to take their meds every day. This could be a way to monitor it. Symptoms, a habit tracker. If you're suffering from an illness, episodes, spells, paying bills, publish blogs, if you're a blogger, social media comments, meditate, draw, tidy up, sex, let's see, write, journal, time wasters, practice your instruments, language skills. Let's see here. Calling people, spending time in nature. Hey, bowel movements is on here. Good one. Ahab, good one. Wake up time, gratitude log, a prayer log, floss log, affirmations, budget, chores list, homework list, and then the last one is relax, me time. Check this. If you have some time to relax, make sure you make days for it. All right. See, that's just something I just looked up just now. So let me find where you guys are. So oh yeah, what do we say? Women's Monthly. Oh yeah, see, I mean, there's tons of things you can track. I mean, so there's tons of ideas out there for you guys. I mean, there are tons of things that you can come up with to make these blank line journals with, So, and that was just one list I found. I mean, I'm sure if we search the internet for more, we can find more. Let me see here. Yeah, too many, If there are already 10,000 baby journals, should I focus on bird watching? Yeah, focus on bird watching, carb intake, bird watching blank journals, track the meals. Yeah, so try to go, and just like merch, try to find the niches that are not so saturated. You might be making all these journals and they're just saturated. There's like 10,000 of them, So make sure you go down, find it, not just do nurse journals, but maybe find like a specific type of nurse, and that type of journal, you might find a specific type of, maybe someone has a blood pressure journal, I mean, look that up, how many, let's look that up right now. Can't even talk today. Amazon.com. Let's see here. Blood. Type that in. Pressure journal. And spell it right. Only 156. So hey, there you go. You know, make one. There you go, right there. Make one. Trauma nurse, grudge list. Man, there's tons of things you can make. So I don't want to make this video too long. It's more just to give you some ideas of what you can make. So that is Createspace. Make sure you go join the Createspace University, my new group. And actually, I got Nate Harvey as an admin and Andrew Hershey as another admin. Those guys run. Nate runs the Merch Today group, Facebook group, and Andrew runs the Merch Challenge group. So make sure you go join their groups also. And so hopefully we can spit out more ideas. Hopefully we can make some sales in the blank line journals and Createspace. I hope you guys have a great day. If you have any more ideas, go ahead and put them down. Let me see here. Let me finish the list. A men's list journal, like the guy from the show with the mustache. Oh, hit the like button, they said. Hit the like button. So if you're watching this, hit that like button. Yeah, great participation by everybody. That's right. Let me see here. What else? How about a date journal? There you go. Yeah. Anything else? Anything else you can think of? Well, I can stay for a few more minutes. How about we can go for a few more minutes? I was gonna let you guys go, but how about let's look up some more lists while I'm at it. You know, I got some time here. Let's see here. Here we go. 33 journaling ideas. What to write in a daily journal? Okay, here we go. We can write one, and we can make one for inspirational quotes. Reflect on a quote. Reflection. Answering questions. Self-care. Life milestones. That's a good one right there. I actually like that one. Specific events. Not typically something that happened to you. Rather, maybe like world events that never should be forgotten. Maybe different things that happened. With our today and stuff. Captured moments. Another milestone one. Challenges. We all face challenges in our daily lives. What you encountered. Define solutions to challenges. Write down prayers. Express gratitude. We mentioned that. Meditating. That's a good one. Describe memories. How about a dream one? Make a dream one. Overcoming fears, recalling your dreams. There's this YouTuber vlogger I watch. His name is Eric Conaway, or I can't even think of his name. Anyways, the whole thing with him is that he writes down in his journal. He has a journal every day. He tells you every morning what he's writing in his journal, and sometimes he'll say he'll go back and he'll reread that journal like later on just to recall things that have happened in his life. Here's another one: a time capsule entry. That is a great one. I actually like that one. Track the foods you eat. A travel journal. All those travel trips that you've taken, all those ones, Heather, you taken to Austin, all those great ones that we took, all the memories and stuff, all the different events that you go to, all the things that happen, write as a family journal, a family book, write about dislikes. It says here's thoughtless morning entries, monthly themes. How about holidays? You can do one for holidays. Write a letter. Write to an imaginary friend. There you go. In life, sometimes you need to tell others about your problems. Not everyone is comfortable expressing themselves. So writing a letter that is not meant for anyone is read a way to come to terms with your feelings. Allows you to talk to someone, organize your thoughts without being judged. There you go. Hey, there you go. There's ones about anxiety. Write about the lessons. How about maybe if you're a writer or if you're a script writer, you can make one of those and make a script writing book. Writing sprint, write 1 sentence a day book. Write down affirmations. We talked about that one. A creative list. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe you're a jewelry maker. Maybe you're a bead maker, beader. I know I have friends who bead like Native American bracelets and stuff. Are people who make jewelry. You know, I can make some jewelry, some Native American jewelry. I can make that. Maybe I can make some books or different types of rocks that I use, or different stones that I use, different materials that I use, so I won't forget. Can always come back to it. This one says create some mind maps. Brainstorming, great for Createspace, great for merch, you know. Create thought clusters, you know, kind of like the same thing. Design a character sketch. Maybe you can, I made a blank comic book the other day. That was pretty cool. Just being creative book, final thoughts book. And yeah, that's it. We went through another list. We got anyone over here? Oh, great. We got the great Lord Ahab. He has some great ones over here. What is it? What is Ahab? Oh, what am I using for his software interiors right now? I actually bought the Tangent templates, and that's when I first heard about how to do this. And in there, they have I think they have 40 different ones you can buy. Not 40 ones you can buy. You buy the Tangent templates, and it comes with, let me see here. Let's see, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 40 different templates, you know. And I'm not like I'm not a affiliate or anything, but I'm just telling you what they have. They got blank pages, college ruled paper, wide ruled paper, graphic paper, dot grids, hexagon paper, isometric, story paper, sheet music, guitar tabs, half graph and half wide ruled, half like college ruled. Let me see here. Just kind of give you like a summary. They got shorthand paper, calligraphy paper, cursive paper, journal paper, handwriting paper, knitting paper, ukulele tabs, kanji practice paper, Cornell notes, sketch paper, sermon journals. What is this one? French ruled paper, wide ruled dot paper, comic storyboards. So I use one of those ones off of there. What you do is you can even they even give you the file, so I think you can manipulate it and change it up if you want. And what it is you go on here and you pick the kind of paper you want, and because they have like a generator for the interior. So you pick the kind of paper you want, you pick the size you want, and then you pick the number of pages you want, and then you just push like go. Then it generates what you wanted, and it just downloads it for you, and you can use that as your interior. And I think it's like 50 or 60 bucks for this whole thing, and it's totally worth it, because go try to make one on your own. You know, you're going to be spending like an hour or two trying to figure out how to make one. But so if you just want to make journals or make some stuff like this, let me see here. Look up stuff for teens. Oh, there you go. Stuff for teens. Chess game and analysis. Write journals for people that are in AA and OA. Is AA like OA? Is that online arbitrage? And is AA, or does that have to do with Amazon? Okay. Encounters of a fourth kind, UFO tracker. Hey, there you go. I'd like some UFOs. I could track them. I see UFOs all the time on TV. Let's see. My pages in my phone are full of dreams. I write down 2 to 3 in the morning. Oh, there you go. Astronauts. Oh my gosh. Let me see here. Alcoholics Anonymous. Yeah, I know. I'm just joking. Alcoholics, blackouts, journals, waking up location. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Why does it keep disappearing? OA is Overeaters Anonymous. Okay. I was thinking only OA I've heard of is online arbitrage. Sorry about that. Or retail arbitrage, RA. What's And then, okay, yeah. So look, there's tons of things that you can, groups like that, like we mentioned earlier, that you can do. So there are tons of things for CreateSpace ideas that you can come up with. Google it, like I did. Just Google it, and you'll come up with tons of ideas that you can't do all in a day. So and do your research too. Go to Amazon, see if people are looking for these. And if the niche is too wide, it's too saturated, go to the next thing. You don't have to stay there. Even if it's your favorite hobby, maybe make one, but don't try to make 10. And what I've heard recently is like, don't try to just maybe say you want to make one of dreams, okay? And see how saturated it is first. I'll even look it up. Let's look up dreams right now. Dreams journal. Dreams journal. Looks like there's 3,000 right now. Okay, so that is a lot. So maybe you can find a way to maybe go to the next step. What's the next step of a dreams journal? I mean, maybe like a year of dreams or something, or monthly dreams journal. Let me see here. It looks like the monthly dreams journal is only 337 of them. Okay, so there you go. So instead of making just a blank or just a dreams journal, make a monthly dreams journal. There you go. See, you gotta that's how you go down. That's how you niche down a little bit. So you just go down a little bit and then make that, and then there you go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video of trying to come up with ideas, because I think that's one of the main things, even with merch, is coming up with ideas. And maybe we should do this for merch, because a lot of people don't do that. And so I hope you got some great ideas. If you didn't, if you got some ideas, put them back in the chat, but in the down in the comments. Maybe we can comment more also, and maybe we'll try to keep doing this more, to keep coming up with ideas, just to help people and get some great ideas and come up with stuff, because there's tons of things you can look up. So on this one, you can just look them up, and so that's a great idea. So I hope you guys had a great day. Oh, what I wanted to say before I finish is that when you make dreams journal, just make one or two. Don't try to go all crazy and make 20 of them, because you want to see what sells. If maybe the monthly dreams journal is selling, then make 10 of them. Don't just jump in and let me hear, what do we say here? We got some 12-step program, lucid dreams, astrology, what, astral projection. Let's see here. So yeah, I'm not going to do this journal thing, too busy with the shirts. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. This is for Createspace people, so don't worry about it. But it's just something to think about, to get into. But yeah, if you have tons of spaces on merch, yeah, go ahead and do that. But this is just something else. You don't have to do this at all. But thank you for participating and helping out. So that's all. But all right, guys, I will talk to you later, and hope you guys enjoyed this, and y'all have a great day.